Hello everybody, Mitzi Cruz here, host of Lincoln Live, and today we have a very special treat. We are live with Jason and Kelly Alestra with a custom piece. And first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm really excited to learn more about your business and just see what you guys are doing. You have some really, really cool products. Can we start off, can you just tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, sure. So we've been in Lincoln for almost 6 years now. So we've been married 11 or 12, somewhere around that number. We've got 2 kids, both are at Foskett, 5 and 6, Tanner and Chloe. She's over there being good, quiet, doing her ready for school. We moved here from the Sacramento area. She's kind of born and raised from the general greater area, and we love Lincoln. We love all the small things like people like you do around the community, all the different craft fairs and events and stuff that we have. So it's we love this town and just glad to be a part of it.
Thank you for that. You know, I actually grew up in Sacramento too, for the most part. So, yeah, I hear you. My family and I moved here right before my oldest natural daughter started kindergarten. So, you know, just found this place by accident and just totally fell in love. So, you know. Yeah,
it was nice for us because I was planning on going back to work, but then I really couldn't figure out, you know, what I wanted to do, like go back to my old surgery scheduling job or stay with the kids. And then this kind of fell into our lap, and we thought it would be a good way to show our kids how you can create on your own and, you know, still be with your family.
Yeah.
So this has been nice.
Well, it's a great balance. It's a really great balance, I would think, you know, being able to work out of your home. And so you guys have actually been running this business now for how long?
About a year.
Yeah, we started around summertime last year is when we kind of kicked off, kind of not quite fully launched or fully ready, but like we said earlier, talking to the side, you kind of had just to do it just to get started and then figure out the rest of it as you go. And so we've kind of just started with, you know, a couple small things. We've had a lot of products throughout the last year.
So tell us about your products and tell us how you get from kind of the raw product to the finished product.
Yeah, so what we're doing is it's a laser, it's a CO2 laser. So it's a laser that basically changes the composition of the cup, whether the color or if it's powder coating, it wipes that powder coating away so it shows the undersurface of it. So it can have precision as small as the size of a human hair, so it can get really precise on really unique designs and things like that. So, you know, we acquire different raw substrates like cups or wood, acrylic, and then from there she does most of the designing. She usually changes all my designs. So she'll do the design on the computer, and then we put it into the laser, and some take a couple minutes, some take several hours, depending on the amount of time and intricacy of the design.
Wow. So walk me through the process. Kind of somebody maybe goes on your website or they see your Facebook page, and then maybe, you know, what happens then?
Yeah, so a lot of our stuff is up on the websites, the things that you see here, but some are newer to us, so they're not up yet. We definitely suggest that if someone has seen something before that they like and we don't offer it on our website, to email us and let us know. We've done a lot of personalized products outside of this, but these are our standards. We work with leatherette products, which look like leather, but they're wipeable, and they change colors when you etch them off. You can see them in the front there. And then we work with a lot of different companies for cups, tumblers, wine glasses, that sort of thing. And then a lot of it is wood too. So wood is big for us.
So if someone goes to our website at custompiece.com, they can just pick on the different type of product, whether it's for a wedding, an anniversary, Father's Day, that sort of thing, graduations, or even a business. We do a lot with local businesses in the Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln area. And they can either put their own design. We have a lot of pre-made kind of humorous or teacher-related or business-related designs on there as well. So if they're not in the creative mood, we have well over a few hundred different designs that they can come onto, or if they want something slightly adjusted and they want to add a name to one of our designs, they can do that as well too. So they start with kind of their need, what they're like. I think when you said as far as like a real estate, right? You want to give a housewarming gift, and you see our cutting board, and it can have, you know, their name on it, or when they bought the house, or, you know, maybe a monogram or something of that sort. And and then from there they can just buy it online, or they can contact us directly through the email on our website, and we can start from scratch from there as well too.
Oh, that's great. And how's your pricing?
Yeah, so pricing's always a key thing, right? It's all local customized stuff. It all kind of varies from price to price. You know, you're definitely gonna find, we're not trying here to, you know, become millionaires out of this, trying to, you know, make a little extra money on the side. I'd like to say it's part-time, but she puts a lot of time and effort into it throughout the week, so it's probably a full-time thing for her. But on pricing side, we can kind of go through a couple things and give ideas and examples of them.
Sure.
Yeah, so these are our newest item, which I'm in love with. They're our simple modern tumblers, and we have them in some crazy colors, glitter, and that. They're about $30 to $35, depending on extra customization. I mean, you can go as far as my husband's cup, where he just couldn't choose a saying.
I love that.
Yeah, and so they come in water bottles that have they're two tops, flip tops, and those are around, for the smaller ones, those are around $30 to $35, and then these are about $35. And then all of our Polar Camel tumblers, those range from $25 to $35, depending. So they're really, I mean, you could order it online and you could pay shipping and all of that, or you could get it locally and still pay a pretty good premium. So
these are ones that a lot of people buy as well. As these, they call them combo coolers, where you can use it as just a regular cup with a flip lid, and you can keep your wine or other alcohol or water, whatever, in it cold. And it also has, not everybody drinks, but it also has we do too, beer or wine in this one, so it can use as a regular bottle or a can to wear, so it's a nice little
wine coolers, beer bottles, that sort of thing.
So it kind of comes together as a set on these. That's a big one. I don't remember the price on those.
These are $35.
And they come into probably, I think we have 7 or 8 different colors, and
yeah,
one called Mermaid that has all these different shimmery looking colors.
Up there in the front. So you guys probably can't see it on the camera, but they're mermaid. They kind of shimmer green and purple depending on where you move them. And they come in a wine glass and in the combo coolers, but we also want to get them in a tumbler eventually. Right now we just have the glitter. So
I love that, because just looking at this one, so this looks
that's obviously mine.
What's that?
That's obviously mine.
Oh yeah. So this was this. Okay, I have a feeling that my Czech liver lettuce may come on this week. I love that. But you could do weddings, maybe you're a bridesmaid, or you want to do some.
Yeah, weddings are a big thing.
Gift.
Exactly. It's like bridesmaid's gift, with a bottle there. You with a
like
bottle
a full
of wine,
bottle, and it's
matching
a glitter.
cups that go with it.
That's awesome.
And they come with a filler, and then you can buy them as a set. I think it's we're running a sale on those. You can get 2 of the wine glasses and the full bottle for $110, and those are completely customized to whatever you wanted to do with it. And then you can interchange cup colors.
They also have stuff for groomsmen's gift as well, not just the bridesmaids. You've got the whiskey stones there, or a wine bottle opener set, or just basic simple flasks that have the filler in it. Because I don't know about you, trying to fill the flask without the funnel is impossible.
Yeah.
So almost all of them come with the funnel, so you can get what you were trying to get in there. And then there's also, what's this one? The other kind of more of a nice looking set for a groomsman's gift type of stuff as far as the drinkware stuff goes. And we also do glass. We did stuff with Sac Metro Fire that we did over 100 cups for them. We did a bunch of beer mugs for them during one of their events.
Yeah.
So we do charity stuff as well to help. We can reduce some of the pricing on some of these large bulk items for charities to help kind of give back to them as well too on those side of things. Go ahead.
I was just going to say our wood product has been really big. We do larger names. You might be able to see it in the front there.
I can grab it.
It's taped on there. Oh, all right. So this is the extent of the machine. So it can go this length from start to finish, and then it can go upwards.
3 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah.
Is the biggest size.
So this is the largest sign we can do, and then we can do this out of acrylic wood. We have mirrored acrylic. You might be able to see there in the front that we did for our daughter, just messing around.
We call her Coco Chanel.
Cute.
Call her Coco.
So there's that kind of stuff, and those have been really big for nurseries and just for kids' rooms, that kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have seen many of the episodes. One of the things that we like to do is we're extremely interactive. So for everybody who's watching, we want to give them the opportunity to ask questions, make comments. So who's watching, and what are your thoughts?
Megan Oliveira. I'm not sure how to
Hi,
pronounce it.
Megan.
She says, we've been more than happy with every item we've purchased from a custom piece. We've got people sharing, and Heather says love it. So we have people coming in and out, so I'm sure we'll get more as we continue.
Okay.
Great. Thank
Hi,
you.
Heather. Awesome. So tell us about this product here.
So that one's mine. I made that for myself, but these are kind of new to us. They're portfolios, and they're fully customizable front and back. So when you laser it, the image that you've chosen turns black and the rest stays the starting color. And then they have little inserts that you can change out as you run out of paper or whatnot. And they're perfect for like a bag or to take with you for notes. And they're really cost effective in terms of like what you can get for.
Yeah.
I think on our website they're $25.
Well, that's great. And I know, we were talking about flying. I have a variety of different age children, 6 at home. A couple of them are, they tend to be a little forgetful. Something like this, you can actually engrave their name. And so, if somebody stumbles upon it, number one, they know who to return it to. But number two, they're not going to want to hang on to something with someone else's name on it, right?
I don't know. My daughter's water bottle went up missing.
We can't tell how many times my son's left his water bottle that we have for him at the school, and it just it happens. He forgets everything. So it happens, and hopefully they'll help you get it back to the person. On that.
Yeah.
Or contact us, and maybe we can. Our website's on everything that we do, so maybe we can track them down for you. But some of our other leatherette items you might not see up there, but there's things like business card holders and
coasters.
Yeah, coasters. The coasters come in 6-packs. We have a multitude of colors there.
I'm gonna grab some since you guys are stuck with mine.
Yeah.
So these are some of the examples. Can they see?
Yep.
Cool. These are some of the examples of the coasters. Looks like you guys have a variety of different colors.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you're able to get those custom engraved as well. And
again, we've got a bunch of designs on there for you if you don't like it, or if you want just your initials, or if you want something humorous or adult, kind of humor, you've got a bunch of designs for you as well.
Yeah, this is awesome. So are you guys doing a lot of events throughout the year or sales, or tell us about kind of what that looks like?
So we just started kind of getting into this. Again, we've been about just short of a year, so we're going to start doing some more craft fairs locally. Some of the stuff local in Lincoln and Roseville, some of the ones out there. We haven't signed up on any yet because we're kind of trying to get this fully launched and ready to go before the tidal wave potentially comes through, and we're not ready for it. So the biggest thing for us, I think, like you put on the original announcement, was like we want to make sure it is the perfect piece for you and for your design. So we are taking a lot of time now to make sure it's exactly the way you want it. She'll send 4 or 5, 6, 7 different proofs before we actually do it, because once you laser it, you can't really undo it, right? So we have several trial or practice cups that we've wasted in the garage. So it's something that we want to make sure that we will be doing those shows shortly. We don't have any booked right now, but we'll start posting those as we get ready throughout this spring and summer and fall for this year for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. And one thing to note too is if you order locally, you can definitely pick up from us, or we can meet up with you, so you don't have to pay those high shipping costs. So that's a benefit to being local.
Oh yeah, well, and I know for myself, and I can speak actually for much of the audience. I think we want to support local business because we're all in this together, and just really keeping our tax dollars local and just supporting other families that are trying to run and launch businesses that are a little bit outside of what the typical go to work, come home, whatever. You're trying to spend time with your family, and that's all very wonderful. So.
Yeah.
Anytime you can shop local, we try to, absolutely. So we love support. I love that you guys do this and support local businesses. And one thing we talk about, we're starting to do these as well. Can you hold that one for us? We're starting to do customized American flags. So this one's obviously for kind of like support firefighters.
Yeah.
It's got kind of the
like
burnt
that.
wood. It's not quite finished. It's for a customer. So.
Wow.
But it's got the red and the black for the stars, and it supports the thin red line, or even for cops and first responders or military. Yeah. So we can fully customize these as well, and they come in various sizes. Not our website yet, but if you're interested in different ideas for that, whether the stars, I was talking to her about the stars being like for a breast cancer symbol, or for like handcuffs for a police officer or something, instead of the actual star. Could be something totally unique like that, a one-of-a-kind piece for people as well too. So if you're interested in something like this and want to do it, it can be indoors or outdoors. We can rate them for any kind of which direction for your house or not.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Kevin Nelson has joined us, and he said super high quality products, and the owners really work with the customers to make sure the product is better than expected. Lisa Archers asks she's had custom cups made where they were dipped or decorated with a dip and then covered with acrylic. Is that something that you do?
So yeah, we don't make the dipped or the acrylic, the custom ones in that sense. These come either powder coated or with that kind of texture feel to it, and then we basically are lasering off that coating to create the design for you.
Although in the near future, our next goal is to get it's called a sublimation machine, and we can basically put a colored image on a cup and it would stay there. It's not a sticker, and it would be heat pressed onto the cup. But that's just not something that we do right this moment.
Probably next couple months we're going to start doing kind of colored wraps for different, cutting boards, cups, different things as well too.
So really that leads me to my next question, what is next?
Yeah, so that's one big piece of it is the sublimation machine to be able to do full color things on cutting boards is a big one and cups are a big one too, like a picture of your family on a cup, that sort of a thing, in full color and without it washing off the first time you scrub it with a pad. And then also etching onto, doing different metal designs as well too is somewhere in the probably next year time period. Our garage is only so big, so we run out of room pretty quickly.
That's one thing to note is that we, he doesn't like it, but I like to keep a lot of products on hand because if someone calls me and wants something right away, I want to be able to give it to them. Right. So having, a lot of product on hand is important for me. So
if you have one of those, I don't know if you've seen it, but this right here is, it's an Echo cover. So we've got the, Amazon Alexa or Echo, or if you have a Google Home or whatever and you don't quite like the way it looks, we can customize a cover for it, kind of make it a little more homey and not just this ugly speaker sitting on your countertop somewhere too. So it's if you think anything that you'd be like, man, I wish I had something like that, we could work with them on creating even something custom that's not here on our website as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we have done stovetop covers also, and we're working on some shelving, with the no-show shelving or whatnot. So we'll come out with that soon too. So lots of different things in the works.
So if somebody wants to stay up on what's next, how do they, should they follow your Facebook page or? Yeah,
so we're all on major, your normal social medias. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Haven't started a Twitter account yet, but those are the main ones. So at custompiece.com or at a custom piece for both Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. And how did you guys come up with the name?
I thought about the business a few years ago from a Kickstarter. And the unit we were interested in originally never kind of really came to fruition, so we got our money back, and it'd be a blessing in disguise because it was a small indoor unit that wouldn't have really worked for a lot of stuff we're doing today.
Sure.
So it worked out really well that we ended up getting a much larger machine. And the idea behind it originally was we were going to mark. My thought was we were going to mark on different types of whether it was a magazine for a rifle. So the piece part came from there, and so the custom part was something like that. But it came to be everything, and any part of it's a custom piece. So it's your cup's unique to you, and that's kind of how we kind of started. Kind of came up with the name.
Right. That totally makes sense. For me, it's really hard, to name different businesses or come up with, creative names and things like that. So that's why I was curious. But so I know probably some of the folks watching are thinking, Mother's Day is coming up, Father's Day, graduation. Wedding
season. Yeah, it's wedding season. Yeah,
it's Andre's getting married at the end of the year for everyone who's watching. So just announcing that. Anyway,
congratulations.
So if you're thinking about what you can do to create custom gifts, this is something that's obviously a great fit. How much notice do you guys need, or what's kind of the time frame?
Go ahead.
It depends on the product, really. Wood products typically take longer time because I do go back and forth with making it perfect. The cups, they're within a week.
Yeah, I mean, if we have it in stock, you can usually sometimes even get it, 48, 72 hours as well too.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it's in stock, we can get it to you probably turn around right away, depending how quick you respond, because she's super responsive on Facebook. We usually respond to emails and requests within a couple of, within an hour or so generally. So it's depending how responsive you can be with us on approving your design, then if we have it in there, we usually just throw it right in the laser and get it done within a day or so.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to open it up one more time, and then we're going to talk about the raffle, and unless you guys have anything else that you wanted to kind of chat about?
Yeah, I think we covered most of it.
Okay, cool. Okay, any final thoughts, questions?
So Heather has mentioned that she's thinking of getting some for the fair kids because they need buyer's gifts.
Oh.
So that'd be a really cool idea for people who are purchasing 4-H and FFA students animals at the fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So would that be something that we would have to attend, or would she then reach out to us for that sort of
I believe
thing?
she would reach out to
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
And then you
love
could attend
to
if you want.
be included. Yeah, we could.
So Tanya says, if I already have a cup, will you still laser it? It's a simple modern brand. So would you still customize an already purchased cup?
You know what? When we started, people were coming to us with Yeti coolers and that sort of thing, and we did do them, and they turned out luckily fine. But it was a little nerve-wracking for us because we don't know the product as well as we do our own. So you mentioned that this is a simple modern cup, and that's one of the brands that we carry. So I would most definitely suggest that she email us, and we can work with her on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And Anne's joined our video, and she says that we'd love you guys at our church events.
Oh,
Sure.
yes, definitely email me, and we can link up and figure that out.
So the email is pretty simple. It's orders@acustompiece.com. So it's pretty straightforward once you get there, or from the Facebook or Instagram page, you can email us there as well too.
Yeah, you can go to the website and just click contact. So
Tell us about the raffle prize this week.
So we decided that the best raffle prize that we could offer is a $50 gift card. So that would get you $50 in product, whatever you chose. I didn't want to narrow it down to one specific thing because it kind of makes it, capable for everyone to get something that they like. And you can definitely get more than one item, so that's nice too.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for you guys watching, you didn't miss it. We haven't done last week's raffle, so my apologies on that. But we will get that done today. And then in order to be entered into this week's raffle, all you have to do is share this video by noon tomorrow, so noon on Wednesday, and then comment shared, and then we will go ahead and get your shares tallied up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and say we will get the raffle done tomorrow, shortly after we tally everything up. So tomorrow by 5 we'll have the winner selected, announced, and I'll have you guys hooked up with Kelly and Jason here. So
Megan asks, do you have gift cards available for purchase?
We do. We don't have them uploaded on the website yet, but we are looking at doing it through Square. So you can definitely contact us and we can figure that out with you. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. You guys have any final thoughts?
No, I really appreciate everything you guys do. I've seen a lot of the episodes you guys have done. It's really cool to, like I said, support local business and give us opportunity to do this as well and get our name out there. A lot of it has been friends and family and a couple other stuff throughout this last year, and then a couple of small businesses. So now we're kind of want to open it up to the rest of the world and start sharing our fun and passion with it as well too. So we appreciate you guys inviting us and being a part of the presentation today.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for joining us. And I have an offline discussion to have with you guys. So as soon as we wrap up, we'll be able to chat about some cool stuff that's going on behind the scenes. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you joining us, and look forward to seeing who my raffle entries are. And we'll go ahead and get last week's raffle done a little bit later on. So thank you. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.